What's up, everybody? Big Sam the Ham, how you doing tonight? We're gonna try this out. Never made it before. Got the recipe from a friend of mine. If we're wrong, we're wrong. We'll fix it. What's up, Lily? How are you tonight? Nope, never. So I have about 3.5 pounds of chicken. I'm actually not going to use all of it tonight. We're going to put on a couple gloves here because I really don't feel like chicken all over my hands. I've been using gloves a lot more. Thank you, thank you. Spent way too many years and way too much money at Washington State. Hey, Uniki, how are you tonight? I guess this afternoon, morning still for you? Yeah, so what in the world? Lily, thank you so much for 8 months in a row. I appreciate it. Thank you for using your Prime on me. Finally fulfilling your request. Well, so Biscuit, I'm actually using, unless you were looking at chicken adobo, it was kind of a combination of you and Uniki. Let's get some music going here. And actually, I'm going to leave this so that I can hear Big Sam the Ham. Thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. Welcome Tez, Nat, Fox, Hero, and the Cruel... Who is it? The Cruel King. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I've started using food service gloves just because it's so much easier to manage. Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. Super, super hype. We're only 15 followers away from hitting our goal, and I believe it was you, Sam, that recommended a baking stream for that. So we'll be doing a couple different things that day. When we hit that goal, we'll get a longer stream scheduled for some baking. I'm only going to use one glove. That was a waste, but... Get this out so that we're on our meat cutting board, because that is all that this cutting board is used for. Let me switch over to the cutting board here. We need to go to dual cameras. You guys should see the cutting board. All right, and we'll go ahead and separate this out a little bit. We'll get some chicken in the bag here that we're going to use for tonight so that we can get the marinade going. These are amazing. I love the chicken thighs from Winco. They do a great job with them. So I think a little under half of this, because we're only looking for about 1.5 pounds. I don't need much tonight. I'm going to try and keep them all the same size, though, so that they cook evenly. It is very good quality chicken. Let's do 5 of these thighs. And then I'm going to save the rest. I'm actually going to grill these up tomorrow for... I'm going to probably watch the Pro Bowl. Maybe not. I haven't decided. You guys might notice something behind me. take some over to Wheels. I might. I actually might take some to Wheels. Might be tomorrow, but I'll take him some leftovers. Then he can try it. And I'll marinate this chicken up. I do a honey garlic chicken that is just really fantastic. And since we're done with that, I can just move that off, get it rinsed, just so that we get all the chicken off of it, or at least most of it. I'm going to take a little bit of soap here. Maybe. I want to wash this cutting board real quick, because I did have that package of chicken on it. All right. So other good news, I ordered at least one of my knives. So we have a new knife coming in, so I get to replace this one. Or get to replace at least one of them for now. Apparently I have now collected all of the level 1 emotes for Hype Train. So thank you so much for the Hype Train tonight, y'all. Okay, so if you guys want the recipe for tonight, there is the recipe on my website. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy that I've got that. I'm trying to do the recipe on the website beforehand, and then I add the photo later. I don't think I'm going to have enough. I need a 1/3 cup of soy sauce. Hopefully I've got enough. I do. I need that. I need some garlic. I need to go get another package of or another container of this garlic tomorrow, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to make my honey garlic chicken. I need 1/3 cup of white vinegar. We're going to use white wine vinegar. I'm going to go just a little bit past 2/3 of a cup here total. Usually make burgers or sloppy joes with deer, but made some burritos last week. Nice. I actually made burritos with venison just the other day. I've been buying packaged venison. It's farmed venison out of, because I haven't had any meat in my freezer in a long time. I've been buying farmed venison from a place here locally that's actually been really good. And then I just need some of my bay leaves. So we've got a couple of bay leaves here. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir this up just to mix all the garlic in. It does taste a little bit different because they cut it doesn't have some of the wild game that you get, where you get kind of hard to explain. You know the taste I'm the very distinct taste. You get some of it, but because they don't have as much range to go on, you don't get all of the good flavor, but you do get most of it. Yeah, and I wouldn't even really call it gamey because most of the venison I eat doesn't have a gamey flavor to it. Um, that or I've been really fortunate. But yeah, so it does have some of it, but it's not real gamey. I'm gonna go ahead and just set this back behind me here, and we're gonna let that just sit out and marinate for a while. You guys might notice this is my big boy camera. Um, I hope that the stove you can see here should look a lot better. But we'll go back to the cutting board here. Um, so next up, I need to get the rice going. And we're going to let that marinate for a little bit. I need I'm only going to do a cup of rice tonight. I've been doing 2 cups, and it's so much rice. So we're just washing it. I'm just agitating it here in the water. We'll wash this a couple of times. But yeah, the venison's pretty good. They also have buffalo, which is really good. Or bison, I guess. It's not buffalo. And I'm actually going to use chicken stock. Make a ground mix, sausage, shoulders, hindquarters, and neck. And then save the inside and back straps to cook separate. Nice. Use the last of my chicken stock here. Let's go ahead and pour that down the side so we get all the rice off the edges. Alright, and we'll go ahead and get the rice going. I love when it sings to me. So I realized I didn't um, get any scallions at the grocery store, or green onion, whatever you want to call them. So there's that. Just kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. So for those of you that haven't been to it, this is what the website looks like. I'm going to be adding more of the recipes to the website. I'm excited for that. We have I have the dinosaur shaped cookie cutters. Those have been ordered. They will be here late next week. So I'm hoping to do some homemade dino nuggies next week. That'll be fun. We're probably going to do kind of a Chipotle style chicken nugget, but it'll all be homemade. We're going to use ground chicken. I could kind of pulse my own. But yeah, so we're going to use ground chicken. I'm excited for those to show up. I have hopefully audio will improve. I know this mic has been pretty good for us, but I have a lavalier mic set coming that'll be here on Monday. It was supposed to be here today. I unfortunately don't have it, so you'll have to make do while I'm at the stove. So I'm kind of bummed about that. Let's see, what else? What else? There was something else I was going to say. Oh, I'm working on getting face tracking set up so that it'll follow me where I go. And we'll swap this camera out for this camera. And we will be using this to manage face tracking. So it'll automatically maneuver and watch where I go. So more to come. I have this all configured, ready to go. I use this typically for video. Honestly, this is probably my favorite of the tools that I have. This gimbal can even handle my big 70 to 200 lens, which is really impressive. So we've got this coming in. Why is that moving? That shouldn't be moving at all. Okay, that's better. I didn't have it locked down. I was using this earlier to do some testing. I've got a problem with the cord that'll allow me to do focus racking and connect to my phone so that I can do the face tracking. So I've got to figure that piece out. I'm kind of playing with my lighting. So there's lots of changes coming to the stream over the next week or so. Chicken there. We need, what do I need? I need this onion, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and get this onion diced up. I can't wait for my knife to show up. I'm super excited for it. Anybody here been playing Power World? What's up, Fox? How are you? Welcome, Yokai. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. My big concern is always, am I doing this right for food that I haven't done before? So if anybody does Filipino cooking and I'm doing something wrong, or there's a flavor or a suggestion you have for me, I am always all ears. You've heard of a chicken adobo, but you're not really sure what it is. So it's marinated in soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and bay leaf. At least that's the recipe I was given. And then it will cook down in a sauce of garlic, an onion, some water, brown sugar, and black pepper. And then it's served over rice. Probably more onion than we need, but who knows? The onion I found was a little bigger. Oh, wow, that's right up your alley. Nice. Should be a fairly straightforward recipe, nice and easy to make. We've already got the chicken marinating. It's just right here. I used white wine vinegar. Recipe calls for white vinegar. I don't have any white distilled vinegar, but the flavor profile of white wine vinegar is not a whole lot different, so it should be just fine. And then I use regular soy sauce. Some call for light soy sauce. Some call for regular. Kind of what I found. Again, haven't ever cooked it before. So we're learning with you. So hopefully everything turns out good. I haven't decided which plate I'm going to use tonight. I will probably use the bowl that I have. My favorite bowl that I always do with rice and... What's up, Luxon? I'll probably be using this bowl tonight. I love this thing. I love the wood bowls. This one's got a little bit of a weird seam though, so I need to probably find maybe a new one or something similar. Oh, but yeah. So we're just gonna let this marinate for another few minutes here while we chit chat and hang out. And I think I've got everything ready to go. I guess I could get my water ready for the actual cook. So what'll happen is we'll be cooking the chicken. We'll brown both sides, remove it from the heat, and then we will start this piece. So the onions and the water and the brown sugar and the pepper and the garlic will all go in. We'll cook that down and let it simmer for a few minutes. And then we'll add the chicken back, leave it uncovered, and let it all kind of stir together. I am loving these pans. I'm going to try to do my best to sell people on getting hex clouds. I swear by these things. They've been phenomenal for me. But yeah, let's see. I want to get some music going for you. Music coming through for y'all? We good? Actually, a good way to tell. Hey, perfect. So you can always type exclamation mark music song and find out what's playing. Just can't afford it yet. Fox, I totally get it. Well, obviously, cooking is one of my big passions besides photography. I feel fortunate that my parents chose to buy the pots for me for Christmas. If you have a Costco membership, they've had it. I don't know if they still have it, but they have had a much better price than anywhere else I found. I got both of them through Costco. My parents ordered it when they ordered it through Costco. I bought them at Costco when they had them in stock. Going through your remaining books while cleaning, you still have a lot. But yeah, they are, when it comes to my kitchen, I would say one of the best investments I've ever made. Hexclad. HEXCLAD. I love how they look. I love how they cook. They sear beautifully. They're not quite like a cast iron, but they cook very well. They sear like a stainless steel, so I get a really nice sear on stuff. But then they have the non-stick properties of a typical non-stick pan. You just use a little bit of oil and you're good to go. Super easy to clean. I'm not sponsored by them, although hashtag sponsor me please, Hexclad. But yeah, welcome Cruel King. Try to cook way more this year. Just bought a Dutch oven and a loaf pan for homemade sandwich bread. So one of my favorite things to make is sourdough. And I do my sourdough in this. This is my enameled cast iron. This thing, I have two. I have this one and then I have a larger one. Again, Costco. They usually have them around, Christmas and Thanksgiving for like 40 or 50 bucks for the set, which is next to impossible to find for a enameled cast iron pan set or pot set, Dutch oven set. Yeah, so if you ever want to branch out and get more Dutch ovens, I'll put a bolognese in there and just let it sit for hours. I do chili in it. I love to do bread in it. I have a bread maker, so I make fresh bread to eat sandwiches all the time in there. That's just quick and easy. I also do Japanese milk bread, which we do by hand. So that'll probably be on the baking stream coming up in a couple weeks, or whenever we hit that 400 follower goal. Whenever we get there, we'll do a baking stream, and I most likely will do a Japanese milk bread. We may not be able to bake it because it does take hours and hours and hours. But we'll at least make it. We'll knead it. We'll do that piece, and I can show that aspect. And then I'll bake it, and I'll record that so you guys can see how it turns out. I want to do on that baking stream. Somebody sent me a TikTok of somebody making a cinnamon roll apple strawberry pie. Sounded delicious. We'll bake it. I'll be taking suggestions on what we want to bake. I'm planning no bake cookies, those types of things. So lots of good stuff when we get to there. So that's a goal that we've got coming up. Yeah, I think so. We've been going for about a half hour. Trying to think, we've had that chicken in there for probably 15-20 minutes now. It's amazing how fast time goes by. I am addicted to these sugar-free waters. Forgive you, but what? Yes. Have I ever had a king cake? I don't know that I have. What is involved in a king cake? And it's the baking stream, Luxon. Come on. I'm just as confused, Luxon. I am just as confused. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and find my oil here. the quotations. We're in this together. I'm going to go ahead and get some oil in the pan here. I'm super excited though for my lav mics because I know y'all are tired of the microphone not picking me up when I walk over to my stove. The lav mics again will be in on Monday. They were supposed to be here today. So I'll have them for this week's streams, but I won't have them today, unfortunately. It's a cake people have around Mardi Gras. Interesting. Give me a second. Now I want to look it up. Oh, that is quite interesting. Little plastic baby into it. Whoever gets the piece with the baby buys the next cake. Interesting. So I have to keep the sauce because we're going to pour the sauce into the pan and cook everything down. So this will be interesting. There better be some shipping to my place after. I like your thought process there, Watson. So I just have a little bowl. I'm going to put the chicken in here when it's done. How's the quality on that video? Oh, that's looking good. Yes, it is my first time cooking it. Fantastic. Getting the good soy sauce and that garlic in here. I don't want to cook this all the way through. You can smell it. Yeah, it smells really good. Make sure Roxy doesn't get into an onion because onions are bad for dogs. Alright, this is the last of my garlic, y'all. I need to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I love the garlic paste. It's a bit on the spendy side, but to always have really good garlic paste at your disposal, worth every penny. It depends on what you're doing. If you want the juices from the garlic to really permeate that garlic flavor, yes, because I usually use a garlic press. But this is just so much easier. There's no cleanup afterwards. But if I'm looking for the mince where I want the chunks of garlic, I'll use minced. I have garlic over on my rack over here. All right, so there's the rest of the marinade. There's my water. I need to do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. What did I do with my brown? Oh, it's over here. I have my brown sugar here. And then I'll crack some fresh pepper into there. eyeballing the brown sugar here. Highly recommend a vacuum sealed container for your brown sugar. I always use these vacuum or these airtight, nice containers. The liquid is the remaining marinade that we pulled the chicken out of, and then a cup and a half of water, some brown sugar, and I'm going to put some pepper in it here right now. Sorry about that, y'all. Yep, so we've got all of the remaining liquid in there. So that's going to simmer for a few minutes. Apologies for the camera shutting off. It's the juice the chicken was marinating. Methinks. Yep. It was the mixture of the soy sauce, the garlic, and the vinegar. And then a cup and a half of water. Oh, and the bay leaf. So we'll pull the bay leaves to the side when we actually finish, when we're ready to serve this. This might actually time perfectly because there's 30 minutes left on the rice. I mean the bay leaves. Oh. Yep. It's a work in progress. I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. We want to reduce the heat a little bit, just kind of let it simmer. And then we're going to add the chicken back here in just a minute while this cooks down. That does look good. I know, I'm super excited. The smells are fantastic. So I think we'll go ahead and get the chicken put back in. Let's peel off this side down. And now we can just kind of leave it. I'm going to do some dishes here so they're all done. So what's everybody been up to this weekend? Anything fun? I'm hoping so, Fox. It smells really good. And I'm excited because it's going to cook down and create this really awesome Lumberman cooking. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Let me get a shout out for you here. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. For those of you just joining us, my name is Vey, Veyron, whatever you want to call me. Thank you, Chef on Paper, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. We are making Filipino adobo chicken tonight. First time for me making it. I'm really, really excited. It smells really, really good. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. I love my beard. Ballistic Waffles, thank you so much. Lumberman Cooking, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you type !Discord, you're welcome to join us. We post all of the photos there. I also have the recipe that we're using tonight. You can view my website. I post all of my recipes on there. I just got it set up last week, and I'm adding all the stuff that I've been cooking over the last couple of weeks. So I'm super excited to get those recipes up there. I'm a photographer. I love cooking. It's just what I absolutely love to do. So, welcome. Thank you guys so much for rating. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you making? Were you cooking or? UPenn Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. My hair is getting a little long. I'm going to go get a haircut tomorrow. I've been waiting because I don't like doing it. Yeah, we made steamed buns with chow mein. Oh, nice. Ooh, that sounds good. I did, I haven't made them on stream, but I did steamed buns a while ago. I haven't made them in recent times, but I have made those once. Saturday is a challenge right now, so you make things you've never made before. That's what I love to do. That is the whole premise behind this. I want to branch out. So this was focused on steamed buns. That is awesome. It's always good to hear that others are challenging themselves to learn something new. That's what I'm doing tonight. And I actually, part of my Discord, we have a suggestions channel where you can post what you want to have made. So that's awesome. Make sure you go give Lumberman Cooking a follow, y'all. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. So do you have a regular schedule that you cook on? Number 52 week of cooking on Reddit. Every week is a new theme. That is awesome. Yeah, we do Fridays and Saturday nights and Sunday lunch. That's awesome. I will have to check out that Reddit. I will have to check that out. That actually is really kind of neat. I've kind of let viewers pick. That's kind of the route that we've gone. But I will definitely have to check that out. I've been trying to cook either Friday or Saturday, and then I usually pick a day throughout the week. I'd love to get to a more regular stream time. Work's been kind of chaos lately, and I've been helping my parents move. But yeah, that sounds fun. I'll have to check that out, because if it challenges me to do new things, I'm definitely down. We're going to be doing one of the ones that keeps getting pushed is lamb tagine. So I've got to get some lamb, and we'll do that soon. This is thickening up quite nice, y'all. And the smell is absolutely fantastic. This week's theme was Celestial, so you chose steamed buns from Dragon Ball Z to try. Alien race, celestial enough. That's a really awesome way to look at that. Come here, Rox. So we also, come here. We have my favorite friend right here. For those of you that love dogs, this is Roxy. She's a 12 years minus like 13 days. She's an almost 12-year-old Cairn Terrier. And she is an absolute sweetheart. She loves coming into the kitchen, and she just lays in here and watches me cook, trying to get food that I drop. But yeah, she's an absolute sweetheart. But I am hoping that I'm still trying to figure out the best way to mount my camera for the stove. I'll get this swapped back over once I get my hands finished washing here. Oops. No, we do want this one. Love that breed. Your neighbors had a few growing up. Yeah, she's a spoiled pup. She's I love the dog to death. She's my best friend. Sorry to those that think you're my best friend. She's number one. I mean, look at the face. I'm really excited with how this is smelling and how this is looking, and just, oh. Waiting for this sauce to cook down, waiting for the rice to finish up over here. But yeah, this is a good night, y'all. Where are we? Got to get caught up. Make sure that I said thank you to everybody that's followed and rated. We are much, much closer to our goal. We've only got 10 more follows, and then we wind up. Got to break down the kitchen. So much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I did go and give you a follow, Lumberman. Thank you so much for bringing it in. Yeah, I'm sure she is, Uniki. But yeah, we're only 10 follows away from hitting that baking goal. So I'm super excited for that, and we'll get the stream arranged when we hit that goal. Yeah. Enjoy your lurk, Lumberman. I don't know why my lurk command didn't fire off, but thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. You know what I think I need to do? By the way, for those of you that are curious, the sign that you see up here is actually a 3D printed sign that I did a month or two ago. It is actually the Cooking with Vay logo. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Probably not, because it's trying to focus on me. I did make some design change. We're going to do some design changes to... Nice. So I'm trying to open this bottle of Knob Creek, and the tab peeled off. That's fun. We are going to have some Knob Creek smoked maple, and I'm just going to sip on this tonight. I've had this bottle for like a year and I haven't opened it. Actually, I've had it just shy of a year. Oh, the smokiness of that. It's smelling fantastic, y'all. The smoked maple is really, really good. What else do I need to do? Oh, let's get some chives diced up. I know they're not scallions, but oops, there's some sticky residue from the glue that was on that. So these are already all washed. Again, I've had these for a few days now. Close this container up. I can't believe that I didn't bring any didn't get any green onions at the grocery store. Guess I can show y'all what I'm doing here. All right, so we've got some chives diced up to go on top of this. And let me take a look at the rice. Rice has about 7 minutes left on it, so we'll be getting close to plating here in just a few minutes. We'll get that done. We'll get our cutting board cleaned off here. Digging the music. You know what? I love Monster Cat. I've been really happy with their license as well. A few bucks a month. Off to bed night. Sounds good. Sleep well, Fox. But I am loving Monster Cat's audio selection, and the fact that I'm licensed across Twitch and YouTube, so that when I cross post this tomorrow from YouTube over to YouTube, I don't get a DMCA strike. Chef Rick Samurai, happy Saturday to you. Welcome to stream. This sauce is thickening up quite nicely. Thank you. I'm super excited for it. This is the first time making it, so I'm hoping it turns out well. Yeah, we're gonna use this bowl tonight. Going to eat lunch. Well, enjoy your lunch, Uniki. Appreciate you hanging out. I will be right back. I need to go grab something in the other room. Absolutely, yeah. I'm super happy with my community. They've done a great job of really recommending a lot of things that I haven't tried before, and so that's kind of the goal of a lot of my streams is trying out things that I haven't made. Um, I have a pretty wide gamut of stuff I do make, just on my own. Um, but I wanted to break out and try things that I've never tried before. At least cooking. I've had the food. Um, I just have never made it myself. So the community makes recommendations, and um, I use those recommendations and make meals. I wanted to get this so that I have something to form the rice in. We're just drinking some trade recipes. Sounds great. You do the same with other cooking streamers? Nice. Always looking for more recipes. And I do post the recipes on my website, cookingwithvay.com. Teaching him steamed buns. Nice. I'm always looking to get more involved with fellow cooking streamers and fellow cooking creators. So always down for that. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, that whiskey is really, or that bourbon is really good. This is almost done, y'all. This sauce is thickening up quite nicely. The last few minutes of cooking, I'm going to flip those over. Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I found my passion sharing my cooking. I love to cook. I love to prepare for other people. I can't always have people over because people have lives outside of this. So this gives me an opportunity to share it with whoever wants to swing by, and I love doing it. I'd love to have people over every day of the week or go and prepare for other people. It's something I do love doing. So it's absolutely fantastic. How is stream quality, by the way? I haven't checked. So I should be streaming at 1440p. Apparently not. UC 1080. Yeah, so I'm part of the enhanced broadcasting test for Twitch, the beta, and I'm supposed to be able to do up to 1440p, but it should be coming in at a high bit rate. You guys should have good transcode options because it's broadcasting multiple transcode options up. So I don't have to worry about not getting transcode options. So you guys should be able to view it in multiple. I will probably try to up it to 1440p. That's awesome. And that's in part due to changing this camera out. I was previously using this webcam, but I finally switched out for my Canon 5D Mark IV with a really, really nice lens. So I'm really happy with that. And I'm running a Canon 7070 with a also very nice lens on it. That's got the 24 to 70 on it. This has got the 16 to 35. Oh yes, that's the sauce we're looking for, y'all. Look at how thick that's getting. We'll go ahead and turn it off the heat. I'm going to grab some of the rice. Leave that in the rice cooker. I'm going to switch to this. Now, should I slice up the chicken before I put it in there, or should I just... Because I could slice up the chicken into nice chunks. You can see here I've got the chicken. No slice? No? Okay. And this has really thickened up quite nicely. Kind of want to change. And that light is really, that white balance is way off on that camera. Huh. Well, there it is, y'all. Need to grab some photos here so we have them for later. Taste test time. Yep, give me just a minute here. Have to get some photos here. Let me grab a knife and we'll give her a taste test. Oh, that chicken just, I don't even need a knife. The chicken just falls apart. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Definitely get a bit of the soy sauce. I definitely don't need the knife. It just falls apart. Which is what we want. Chicken that is so tender that it just falls apart. And those onions are really good because they've really caramelized and just... Chicken's still nice and moist. But it's just fall apart tender. I'm super excited about this. That's a really easy thing to make. And might become one of my new quick meals. Because I could throw it in a marinade the night before. Yeah, that is really good and really easy. Unlike how difficult the I guess it wasn't difficult, it just was really time consuming. Last week's cooking with the braised short rib. While that was really good, it was very, very filling, not super quick and easy to make. This was super, super quick and easy. Yeah, that was really good. Well, I think that might conclude tonight. However, let me snooze this. I don't want to send y'all to an ad break and then me end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and see if we can find another cooking creator and go show some love over there. So give me just a second and let's see who we can find. We'll just keep this up tonight. We want to search food and drink. Why can't I find food and drink? Why is that not searchable? But it's right here. Okay, let's see who we've got live right now. Hey, Shannon, how are you? It's really good. It is really, really good. I want to make sure we're... All right, here's one. We will go check out here. Just to keep the food and drink going. Thank you again so much, everybody, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Go show some love. Go check out the stream. I have never seen this streamer before, but we'll go check out what they've got. Thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. I really appreciate it. Make sure you copy the raid commands. And have an awesome rest of your night. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you for all the new follows. Thank you for the raids. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later.